Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to talk about Dehancer. What it is, who is it for, and how do you use it? They did send me a 1-month license to test and review the plugin for you guys, but they did not sponsor me in any way and they don't get to see this video before it's uploaded. There's also a 10% discount code in the video description if you want to download and try the plugin for yourself. Dehancer is a plugin used to color grade and add film-like effects in editing software like Davinci Resolve, Premiere, Final Cut Pro, and even on your iPhone. It has over 60 film stocks to choose from, like Kodak and Fuji color films, as well as a few black and white. We all heard the term cinematic when it comes to video, and I'm seeing more and more videos popping up showing you how to achieve that look. Now, I don't think it's as easy as applying a lookup table or using this plugin to magically transform new footage into a cinematic masterpiece. With all that being said, I think using Dehancer is the easiest way to take your footage to the next level, looking like film, without actually shooting film. However, you still have to know how to color correct and color grade. It's my first time using Dehancer, so there might be better ways of doing certain things. But the good thing is, there is a ton of information out there on YouTube and on Dehancer's website. You can find manuals for the specific software you want to use, also instructions on how to set it up and get the best results. Before you start working on new footage, head over to the project settings and select the color management tab. For this project, I'm using a non-managed workflow, so I'll choose Davinci YRGB. Be sure to check out the documentation for more advanced settings. Okay, so let's start color grading using this clip I have here. Dehancer actually recommends using a node tree like this one. You don't have to stick to the exact one, but it's a good point to start from. You can pause the video and copy all the nodes I have here on the screen. After you install the plugin, go to the Effects tab in Davinci Resolve and type Dehancer, or it should be at the bottom of the list. Just drag and drop it on the node, just like that. From Input and Source, select Choose Camera. Make sure to select the camera that the footage was filmed with. For me, it's the Pocket 6K from Blackmagic. As soon as you do that, your video should come to life. Right from the start, the plugin will add film grain to your footage. I recommend turning that off so you have a cleaner image to work with, because it can get in the way a bit. You can apply it at the end and adjust it how you like it. After setting the input, head over to the Film tab and choose your preferred film stock. Like I said in the beginning, you have a lot of options here. It comes with some amazing profiles, including the famous Kodak Vision 3 film stock, used very often in Hollywood movies. You don't have to use the film emulation, you can pick and choose the options you want from the software. You can apply only the grain if you like that look, or just the halation, for example. One thing you can do, if you find all these settings overwhelming even though they are really nicely organised, you can hold Alt on your keyboard and press any title here, and it will close everything for you. Now you can just open each one as you work your way down. Now I'm not going to show all of the settings in here because there are a lot of them to go through. You can play around with the sliders until you find something you like. If you want to save that look, an easy way in Resolve is just to grab a still. It will save the whole node tree, including the settings you've changed in Dehancer. You can also export a lookup table and upload it to your camera or monitor to have a more accurate representation of your video's final look. Let's look at some more settings. If you enable film compression, this will actually compress the highlights, bringing down the white point of the shot. Most settings look great as the default, but don't be afraid to experiment and see what looks good for your videos. The Expand tab lets you set up your black and white points. You can create a lot of contrast using these controls. Now, another great feature of Dehancer is the Print tab. Combining the Kodak Vision 3 and printing on Kodak 2383 print film is again very commonly used in Hollywood. Of course, you can use only the print film characteristics if you like the look. You don't have to add any film stocks. The color head acts like filters would act when printing film. So you can add all of these colors into your shot, a great way to adjust the white balance of the image. Make sure you move the sliders very slightly, as they can have a big impact. The next 3 sliders allow you to adjust the temperature in specific luminance values like the shadows, midtones or the highlights. So you can warm up or cool down only certain parts of the image. When using the color head, you are also affecting the brightness of the image. If you want to avoid that, use the Preserve Exposure slider. When it is turned down to 0, the effect is disabled, but when it is at 100, it will only influence the color and not the brightness. The impact acts like the opacity, so you can use it as a fine control. Next on the list is film grain. What you have to remember here is that the smaller the film size, 8mm for example, and the higher the ISO, the bigger the grain gets. .65mm at ISO 50 is the finest grain, but you can also adjust it as you like. Halation is caused by the light when it goes through the emulsion layer and it reflects back. It can only occur in film and not digital cameras, of course. You can choose the strength from the drop-down menu. And if you enable the mask mode, you can actually see where the effect is applied. You can better see it on images with high contrast, for example in this shot here, where the sun reflects on the water. Film damage, film breath, gate weave are all amazing tools that help you add another layer of realism to become more film-like. They add dust, scratches, stains and other irregularities to your footage. You can also add the physical movement of the film strip as it's being pulled through the camera or projector. All these effects are a bit exaggerated in my video just to show you what the software can do. You can dial it down and customize it to your liking. Dehancer also comes for your photo editing software and on your iPhone. Just remember, these are separate licenses independent from the video editing software. On your phone, you can edit photos and videos, so that is pretty cool. You have some presets to get you started, or you can go in and change all the settings manually, of course. You basically have all the options I just talked about. You can create amazing looking images and videos really fast on your phone or tablet. So is this plugin for you? If you are a video creator that loves that film look and can justify paying for something that can help you do that really fast, then yes. In my opinion, This is a great tool to have despite its price point, but having such a high quality product that took a long time to develop and create, having frequent updates comes at a cost. If you are not interested in all the features, you can pick and choose what is important for your work. You can purchase a license for 3 months, for example, and go from there. And don't forget to check out the discount code in the video description. I'm planning on making more videos using Dehancer, so stay tuned and subscribe for that, as well as other video reviews coming soon to my channel. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.